That's Dr. Tim Smith from New Life Chiropractic, your max living doctor. Here in April, we want to talk about stress. This is Stress Awareness Month, and stress is something that really we are all affected by all the time. Now, the key to getting and staying well is find out where these stresses exist in your environment, learning ways to minimize that in a natural, healthy way, and then improving your body's ability to adapt to these stresses so your body's able to do its most important function, which is regulate your health and heal your body. Now, there's 3 different types of stress. And right behind me, this really explains the stress response in your body and how chiropractic actually helps your body better adapt to the stress response. Now, these 3 types of stresses are listed here: emotional thoughts, physical traumas, and chemical toxins. So these come in the form of life stress, financial stress, relationship stress, emotional stress. Many times we get caught in the area of focusing on things that we can't really control or influence. Many times we get caught in the urgent and maybe unimportant things, or the urgent and important because we didn't do the proactive things to prevent that from happening. I see this happening in health all the time. People tend to be very reactive to their health. They wait till something breaks down or an issue shows up or they're injured before they really do things about it. But if they were properly taught to look for the warning signs, to understand how the body functions, and things they may have been able to do preventatively or proactively to avoid that type of injury, dysfunction, or disease, it'd really help you live a much better life. And that's what we want to focus on in this video here today. There's also physical traumas. Now, this can be in the way of macro traumas, which would be like a car accident, a major sports injury, a fall down the stairs or off the roof, something we can all think of that causes significant damage quickly. Much more commonly is actually repetitive stress traumas. This is things like sitting at your desk all day, working on a computer or device, using your cell phone consistently, doing the same repetitive activity over and over and over again. These little micro traumas, day in, day out, week after week, month after month, year after year, add up to the same amount of physical stress and trauma as a major accident or injury would be. Therefore, it limits your body's ability to adapt physically. Your posture gets challenged. You start to hunch over. Your muscles, they get weak. They're not able to adapt to new things. Therefore, you get injured easily. Your performance starts to go down. You're not able to do as many things as you wanted to do. Your ability to adapt to life around you goes down. And the third is chemical toxins. Now, chemical toxins exist in our environment and sometimes are unavoidable. There may be toxins in the air, toxins around you. These things you can't necessarily avoid. There are things that you may not know of that exist in common things you use regularly, like personal care products, the food you eat, the water that you drink, the cleaning products that you use, cosmetics, clothing, things that are around us that you may not be aware are full of chemical stress and toxins that are burdening your health. And then there's the things that you add in, things that could be like alcohol, sugary processed foods, medications, vaccines, chemical toxins that come many times to treat the stresses of emotional or physical stress, or to treat the effects of overwhelming chemical stress that causes dysfunction and disease in the body. So instead of correcting the cause and getting a natural solution to help the body heal itself, well, many times we're taught or told to take some kind of chemical or drug or some type of food or other chemical stress to actually manage the symptoms, to help you feel better in the moment, again, without ever fixing the cause. So right behind me really talks about the bigness of chiropractic and the power of even a single adjustment, which we see exponentially beneficial with our corrective care approach. Most people don't know there's 2 types of chiropractic. There's those that focus on a limited scope, where they're just treating neck or back pain. Very common, you might have been to this type of person if you went to somebody on your insurance plan. If you had a work injury or maybe were in a car accident, they likely sent you to this limited scope chiropractor, where they're gonna help you feel better, but typically not really fix the cause, not restore the function that was lost, and there's gonna be very little long-term benefit. Now, corrective care chiropractors is much more unique. This is where we focus and why we get a different level of result. And we really see lives changed here in the office because we're addressing the effects of these 3 types of stress. And through our 5 Essentials Health program, we actually help you identify where these stresses exist in your environment and give you healthy ways to start minimizing those stresses so your body's not so overwhelmed. We work with you on replacing these unhealthy, stressful lifestyle habits to more healthy, natural, preventative lifestyle habits where your body actually gets stronger. This means you're going to have more energy, less pain, better function, better sleep, better digestion, a stronger immune system. Your resiliency, your ability to adapt goes up. So I want to talk about how your body deals with stress, and we'll talk about how chiropractic is the natural solution you've been looking for. Whenever we're under stress, whether it's emotionally, physically, chemically, or a combination of those, this creates a stress response in your body. This is called sympathetic overdrive. Now, right behind me, you can see the stress response. When you're under stress consistently, some things increase. The things that increase is your stress hormones, cortisol, and catecholamines, which are inflammatory chemicals in your body. So you're going to have more pain, and you're going to downregulate healthy function. You're going to have an increased heart rate, higher blood pressure, higher glucose, more fat in your blood, more insulin resistance issues, higher breathing rate, and faster bone loss. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not really excited about any of those things. On the other side, certain systems that you need for healthy function, well, those are going to decrease. Things like your digestive function, your metabolism, serotonin, which is good, healthy, happy mood hormones, your memory, your growth hormone, which helps you actually burn fat and build muscle and slows down the aging process, hormone balance, your immune system, your focus and concentration, and your testosterone. Now again, as we look at that list, I'm not super excited about having lower testosterone, a weaker immune system, a slower metabolism, and a weaker body overall. But this is where most people exist because they're living in this stress response. And we can actually measure the stress response in your body and how your body's adapting through the special nerve scans that we do here in our office. When you're in the 70s, 60s, and 50s especially, you're actually in this stress response. This is where I find many people are, and this is the root cause of their health issues. So we have hundreds and hundreds of people coming in every week, thousands of people a year that are not coming in to treat neck or back pain. They're coming in to improve their health naturally, to get to the cause of their issues and find a natural drug-free solution. So if you're tired of being sick and tired, if you don't want another drug to mask the symptoms, if you're tired of just masking the symptoms and treating disease and managing your health issues, and you're ready to finally get healthy again, to commit to healthy living, we have the answer. This is exactly what we do. We have hundreds of people coming in every week getting these types of solutions with the 5 essentials of max living, addressing the causes of stress, and through correction chiropractic care to restore normal function, to decrease the stress response, and put your body back in balance. If you want to learn more about how you can get to the cause of your stress issues and your health problems and find a natural drug-free solution, check us out online. You can go to our website at newlifechiropracticrockland.com. We have hundreds of videos here on our YouTube channel that you can look at, and there's all kinds of other resources that we post to our other social media channels to help you live a healthier life naturally. I'm Dr. Tim Smith from New Life Chiropractic, your Max Living Doctor.